Chapter 3. Exercises. In any psychosocial program designed for youth, establishing trust and creating a safe environment is paramount. This section outlines the initial steps to build trust among participants, making them feel comfortable and part of a community. We will focus on exercises such as contact improvisation and the incorporation of a community approach. Warm-up, contact improvisation. Contact improvisation. Dance is an amazing way to connect with others, build trust, and explore movement in a supportive environment. It's a form of dance that emphasizes physical interaction, creativity, and spontaneity. The beauty of contact improvisation is that it doesn't require any prior dance experience. Anyone can join in and enjoy the benefits. The main goal of contact improvisation is to create a sense of unity and trust within the group. As you move with your dance partners, you learn to rely on each other, communicate non-verbally, and support one another physically and emotionally. This helps to break down barriers and build a strong, cohesive group dynamic. Begin with a gentle warm-up to prepare your body for movement. This can include simple stretching, deep breathing, and light exercises to get your muscles ready. Warming up helps you become more aware of your body and its capabilities, setting the stage for safe and mindful dancing. Contact improvisation is typically done in pairs or small groups. Find a partner and start by standing face to face. Make eye contact and take a moment to connect with each other. This initial connection is important for building trust and ensuring that both partners feel comfortable. If you can't find a dancing partner at the moment, keep reading. We explain how to reap all the benefits of CI without being in a group of people. Begin with simple movements, such as shifting your weight from one foot to the other and gently touching your partner's hand or shoulder. The key is to stay relaxed and responsive to each other's movements. There are no set steps or routines in contact improvisation. It's all about exploring how your bodies can move together in harmony. As you become more comfortable, start to explore different types of touch and weight sharing. You might lean on your partner, allow them to support your weight, or take turns leading and following. Pay attention to how your partner moves and respond accordingly, creating a continuous flow of movement between you. Contact improvisation often involves rolling and sliding on the floor. These movements help you to explore different levels and planes of motion. Try gently rolling across the floor, using your partner's body as support. Sliding can be done by allowing your body to move smoothly against your partner's, creating a sense of fluidity and connection. One of the most important aspects of contact improvisation is listening to your partner's body and responding to their movements. This requires a high level of awareness and sensitivity. By paying close attention to your partner, you can create a dance that is truly collaborative and responsive. As you dance, you'll find that trust naturally develops between you and your partner. The physical support and nonverbal communication help to create a strong bond. This trust extends beyond the dance floor, fostering a sense of community and mutual respect within the group. After your dance session, take some time to reflect on your experience. Share your thoughts and feelings with your partner and the group. Discuss what you enjoyed, what challenges you faced, and how the experience impacted you. This reflection helps to deepen the connection and learning process. Here's a short video explaining a couple of basic exercises in the contact improvisation framework. Please watch it, as you might find it helpful for better understanding of the exercise and its purpose. Click. Why contact improvisation is important for this program, or what physical exercises have to do with taking photographs? Well, the truth is, we are about to embark on a very personal journey together. Sharing and exploring our emotions through photography requires a safe and trusting environment. Before you can comfortably share personal memories and emotions with your group members or others, it is essential to build a strong foundation of trust. Contact improvisation and other physical exercises are designed to help create this foundation. These activities encourage you to connect with your body and with others in a non-verbal, supportive way. By moving together, you begin to develop a sense of mutual understanding and empathy. You learn to listen to each other's bodies, respond to subtle cues, and support one another physically and emotionally. This process naturally fosters trust and opens the door to deeper connections. When trust is established, the exercises described in this book will be far more effective. You will feel more comfortable expressing your true self and sharing your personal stories. This openness allows for a more genuine exploration of your emotions through photography, leading to more meaningful insights and healing. In a high-trust environment, you're also more likely to receive and offer support, creating a positive and nurturing space for everyone involved. Remember, it's okay to take your time and go at your own pace. Building trust doesn't happen overnight, but each small step you take in these exercises contributes to a stronger, more connected group. As you move through the program, keep in mind that the trust you build with your peers will enhance the overall experience and outcomes. Together, we can create a safe space where everyone feels valued, heard, and supported. If you find yourself alone at the moment, or the group you are with is unwilling to perform contact improvisation dance with you, you still can get its benefits. How, you might ask? Well, through conscious body movement. Engaging in conscious body movement is an effective strategy for building trust towards yourself. This practice involves deliberate and mindful movement that fosters a deeper connection between your mind and body, enhancing self-awareness, self-confidence, and emotional resilience. Conscious body movement encourages you to pay close attention to your body's sensations, movements, and posture. This heightened self-awareness helps you understand your physical capabilities and limitations, promoting a sense of trust in your body's ability to support and carry you through various activities. As you become more attuned to your body, you learn to listen to its signals and respond appropriately, fostering a trusting relationship with yourself. Engaging in activities that require controlled and deliberate movements can significantly boost your self-confidence. For example, practicing yoga, poses that challenge your balance and strength, can help you build physical confidence, which often translates to greater mental and emotional confidence. Successfully executing these movements reinforces your belief in your abilities, encouraging a sense of accomplishment and self-assurance. Mindful movement practices can help regulate emotions by grounding you in the present moment and reducing stress and anxiety. Techniques like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, and guided imagery, often integrated into practices like yoga and Tai Chi, activate the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and emotional stability. By regularly engaging in these practices, you build trust in your ability to manage your emotions effectively. Conscious body movement practices often require regular practice and discipline. Committing to a consistent routine fosters a sense of reliability and trust in your ability to follow through on commitments. This consistency builds self-discipline, reinforcing your trust in your capacity to set and achieve goals, both in your physical practice and in other areas of your life. Practicing conscious body movement teaches you to be gentle and compassionate with yourself. You learn to accept your body's current state, appreciating its strengths and acknowledging its limitations without judgment. This self-compassionate approach promotes a kinder relationship with yourself, building trust as you recognize and honor your body's needs and boundaries. Through conscious body movement, you encounter challenges that require resilience and adaptability. Whether it's holding a difficult yoga pose or adapting movements in Tai Chi, you learn to navigate obstacles with patience and perseverance. This process strengthens your trust in your ability to adapt to changing circumstances and overcome difficulties, enhancing overall resilience. Examples of conscious body movement practices. 1. Yoga combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation to enhance physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Regular practice promotes self-awareness, discipline, and emotional regulation. If you are new to yoga, you can start gently with one of our favorite, free-of-charge yoga YouTube channels, Yoga with Adrienne. Click. 2. Tai Chi, a form of martial arts known for its slow, deliberate movements and focus on breathing. It improves balance, flexibility, and mental clarity. And good news is you don't need to dive deep in the Chinese history and traditions to benefit from this ancient art of movement. Here's a simple Tai Chi routine you can start doing right now. Click. 3. Mindful walking involves walking slowly and attentively, paying attention to each step and the sensations in your body. It fosters presence and mindfulness. Here is a simple 10-minute mindful walking exercise you can start doing daily. Click. 4. Dance. Engaging in dance, especially styles that emphasize expression and mindfulness, can enhance self-awareness and emotional release. Here's a simple, intuitive dance routine you can benefit immensely from. Click. No dancing skills required. Incorporation of a community approach. You might be wondering why building a sense of community is so important, especially when we're focusing on photography and emotions. Here's the thing: creating a strong, supportive community is key to making this journey truly impactful. Imagine trying to open up about your feelings or share personal memories with a group of strangers. It would be pretty tough, right? That's why we start by forming a close-knit community where everyone feels valued and understood. When you know you're in a safe space, surrounded by people who genuinely care, it's much easier to express yourself and dive into the activities we're about to explore. One way we build this sense of community is through activities that encourage sharing personal stories. It might feel a bit scary at first, but as you listen to others and share your own experiences, you'll start to see how much you have in common. This kind of sharing helps to break down barriers and creates a sense of connection and trust. We'll also be collaborating on tasks, working together to achieve common goals. Whether it's creating a group photo project or supporting each other in individual exercises, these collaborative efforts help strengthen our bond. When you work together, you learn to rely on each other and see the value in everyone's contributions. It's not just about the end result, but about the journey and the connections you make along the way. Supporting each other is another crucial element of building community. Everyone has their own unique challenges and strengths, and by offering encouragement and assistance, we create an environment where everyone can thrive. It's amazing how much more confident and capable you can feel when you know your group has your back. So, as we move forward, remember that building a community isn't just a side benefit, it's a core part of the experience. The trust and connections you develop here will make all the difference, turning our activities from simple exercises into powerful, transformative experiences. Together, we can create a space where everyone feels heard, valued, and supported, allowing each of us to grow and heal in our own unique way. Exercise 1. Storyboard. Objective. The objective of the storyboard exercise is to select a past experience you had, preferably not a very challenging one, as this is intended to be a warm-up exercise. You will become the movie director of this experience, deconstructing it into a series of small experiences. Each one of these smaller moments will be portrayed in a photograph, and together, these photographs will form a storyboard of the selected experience. Steps to create your storyboard. 1. Select a past experience. Choose a real-life memory that is meaningful but not too emotionally intense. For example, you could choose a pleasant day trip, a fun evening with friends, or a memorable family gathering. 2. Break down the experience. Deconstruct the experience into smaller, manageable moments. Think about the sequence of events that made up the entire experience. Write these moments down as a list to help guide your photographic process. For instance, if you chose a day trip, your moments could include preparing for the trip, the journey to the destination, arriving at the destination, exploring the area, having a meal, heading back home, reflecting on the day. 3. Plan your shots. Think about how you can visually represent each of these moments. Consider the setting, the objects, and the people involved. What angles, lighting, and compositions will best convey each part of the story? Create a shot list that includes all the moments you've identified. 4. Take the photographs. Using your camera or smartphone, take a photograph for each moment you've outlined. Try to capture the essence of each scene, focusing on details that make the experience unique. Don't worry about perfection. Focus on conveying the story. Additional creative elements, getting help from friends. You can ask your friends to help recreate the experience by modeling for you. This collaborative effort not only makes the process more enjoyable, but also brings a fresh perspective to your memory. Your friends can help embody the roles of different people involved in the original experience, adding authenticity and depth to your storyboard. Working together can also spark new ideas and insights as you discuss and interpret each moment, enriching your final product. Using alternative objects. If you cannot involve friends at the moment, you can use any available objects to represent different elements of the experience. Dolls, pieces of clothing, furniture, shoes, virtually anything, can serve as stand-ins. This method requires a bit of creativity and imagination, but it can offer unique benefits. Creativity boost. Using alternative objects challenges you to think outside the box. It encourages you to be resourceful and innovative in how you represent different aspects of your story. For instance, using a pair of shoes to represent a person can lead to imaginative compositions and interpretations that might not have occurred with actual models. Fresh perspective. Representing people or elements of your experience with objects rather than actual people can provide a fresh perspective on the event. This approach can highlight different facets of the experience and bring out nuances that you might have overlooked. For example, a shoe standing in for a person might emphasize the journey or the steps taken, rather than the individual themselves, giving you a new angle from which to view your memory. Symbolism and metaphor. Objects can carry symbolic meanings that add layers of depth to your storyboard. A piece of clothing might represent comfort or identity, while furniture could symbolize stability or change. By assigning symbolic meanings to these objects, you can create a richer, more evocative narrative. 5. Arrange the photos. Once you have all your photographs, arrange them in chronological order. This sequence will form your storyboard. You can either print the photos and place them on a board, or create a digital storyboard using photo editing software or an online tool. 6. Add captions. Write a brief caption for each photograph. The caption should explain what the moment is about and provide context to the viewer. This will help others understand the sequence of events and the significance of each photo. 7. Reflect on the experience. After completing your storyboard, take some time to reflect on the process. How did it feel to break down the experience into smaller moments? Did you discover anything new about the memory? How did photographing the moments help you connect with the experience? Involving others in the arrangement. After you've taken your photos and arranged them into a storyboard, consider giving the pictures to another group or a friend and let them arrange the photos for you. This exercise can provide you with a fresh perspective on your original experience. Seeing how someone else interprets and sequences your photos can reveal new insights and alternate outcomes that you hadn't considered. When your friend arranges the photos, they bring their own perceptions and interpretations into play. This can shift the narrative in subtle or significant ways, potentially altering how you view the experience. It underscores the idea that it's not the experience itself that holds the most importance, but how we perceive and think about it. By giving an experience another meaning or a different perspective, you can actually change how it impacts you in the present. This reinterpretation can lead to different emotional responses and can affect your mental and physical well-being. For example, if you initially saw a day trip as just a fun outing, a friend might highlight moments of connection and growth, transforming your understanding of the experience into something more meaningful. This exercise demonstrates the power of perspective in shaping our experiences and emphasizes that our current perceptions can influence how past events affect us. Through creative exercises like this, you can develop a deeper understanding of your memories and foster a more positive outlook on life. Example: let's say you choose the experience of baking cookies with a friend. Your storyboard might look like this. 1. Selecting the recipe. A photo of the recipe book open on the kitchen counter with ingredients laid out. 2. Gathering ingredients. A shot of you and your friend collecting flour, sugar, eggs, and chocolate chips from the pantry. 3. Mixing the dough. A close-up of the mixing bowl with hands stirring the ingredients. 4. Shaping the cookies. A photo of the cookie dough being shaped into balls and placed on a baking sheet. 5. Baking in the oven. A shot of the cookies baking through the oven window. 6. Enjoying the cookies. A photo of you and your friend smiling and eating the freshly baked cookies. 7. Cleaning up. A candid shot of the messy kitchen being tidied up. We chose the example of baking cookies with a friend intentionally, as it represents an everyday experience rather than a traumatic one. This makes it an ideal starting point for your first storyboard exercise. However, as you become more comfortable with the process, you can revisit this exercise with different, perhaps more complex experiences from your past. By repeatedly engaging in this exercise, you can assign new meanings to various experiences, transforming how you perceive and feel about them. Each time you create a storyboard, you're not just documenting a memory, you're reshaping it. You might find that using objects to represent people or moments allows you to see the experience in a new light, offering insights you hadn't previously considered. Over time, This practice can help you alter the emotional impact of past events, fostering healing and personal growth. Remember, it's not the experience itself, but your interpretation of it that shapes your emotional response. By actively engaging in this creative process, you empower yourself to redefine your memories and, in turn, influence their effects on your present and future well-being.